What is going on, YouTube family? Today is a great day. Fitzgerald Miles of Annapolis has officially acquired Johnson Kia, and with that comes an inventory switchover. So we are taking all of these Kias down from here to our location down at the Mazda station on West Street. Of course, you know your boy had to grab the keys to the GT EV6 and see what it feels like. This thing is claimed to do 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds and have a top speed of 162 miles an hour. We won't test out the top speed, but we can certainly see about that 0 to 60. Let's go ahead and hop in and take it for a spin. Before we hop in, I just want to take time to acknowledge how freaking sexy the back end of this thing looks. I love these tail lights. I love this pixelated chrome, black chrome kind of strip going on. You got your GT badge. You've got these bigger wheels with the performance tires and the green painted calipers. Not sure how I feel about the lime green and red combination, but overall, I think this is an excellent looking car. Now we can hop in and take it for a spin. It's got some Tesla inspired door handles, except they're backwards. In my car, they come out from the front. This car comes out this way. You do get full power accessories. You get a Meridian audio sound system and surprisingly a manual seat. I don't know if they did that for weight savings or what the case is there, but that's how it is. Let's go ahead and hop in. You do have a GT button here, just like how BMW does their M buttons, and you have your drive mode selector too. Of course, the steering wheel does tilt and telescope. And as far as the layout, it's pretty nice in here. You got a wireless charger. This is your gear selector. That's how you turn the car on and off. And then you have your heated seats and a heated steering wheel. You get two widescreen displays here. I think they both measure over 12 inches. Built-in navigation as well. And then this really cool climate control where it's all touch sensitive, but it works very well. And it also doubles for your seek and track, as well as being able to access things like your built-in GPS. So you can go back and forth between climate and all of your other sources here as well, which I think is very cool. The interior is laid out pretty cool. This is all a rubberized material here. It's not necessarily soft, but it's not harsh plastic. Door panels are soft. You got some suede materials here and a bunch of piano black, which I am not a fan of, but it's here. You get a single pane sunroof. Kind of surprised it doesn't have a panel roof. No digital rear view mirror. Go ahead and get this thing in drive. It is, like I said, all-wheel drive. So let's just take it out and kind of see what it's like. We're working with 87% battery here. Let's go ahead and clean this window off. This is a car that they've clearly had for a while. Got a sport mode we're gonna try out. Holy shit. Yeah, this thing is quick. I can tell you that already. I have driven before the Hyundai, what do you call that? Ioniq 5, which has a very similar vibe to this. This is obviously the, not even in just the GT trim, but in general, this is the sportier car. Kia is meant to be that for that group. Between Hyundai and Kia, this is the more sporty. But let's just, wow, it's very quiet, very, very quick, and there's a dramatic difference in drive modes as far as the accelerator is concerned. Love those cameras. You guys know those are, to me, are some of the best inventions that you could have on a car in the new age. I think more cars should start adopting that. And it does have a head-up display, so I apologize. Holy shit, this thing is quick. It's very smooth. It's very quiet, even though the wheels are bigger than on my Tesla and the tires are thinner. This has a much better ride. The suspension is well controlled. It is comfortable, but you can tell that this vehicle is also meant to be driven aggressively. Steering is very direct, surprisingly so. Not a whole lot of feedback, but it is well weighted and very, very direct. It does have steering assist, lane centering. It's got adaptive cruise control, pedestrian detection, automatic high beams. It's got it all, and it is just stupid quick. So we are very, very excited to have Kia joining us at our Mazda location. For all of you who know anything about Fitzgerald Mazda of Annapolis, you're probably wondering, well, what are you guys doing with the Mitsubishi store? We are dissolving our relationship, just like many other dealers across the nation, with Mitsubishi. And how quickly that happens is up to Mitsubishi, but we are not ordering any more Mitsubishis. We shouldn't be getting any more deliveries of those cars. We are officially a Kia and Mazda store, no longer Mitsubishi. Now, for anybody that has bought a new Mitsubishi from us or used, please do not be concerned about what you're going to do with service or parts. We are not going to abandon our customers. We are certainly not going to not service those vehicles. So no issues or worries there. You can come on by. We will always be able to service your Mitsubishi. All right, let's take it on this back road here and see how this feels. We are still in sport mode. It handles pretty flat. At the limit, there is a little bit of lean, but nothing crazy. And you do have paddle shifters back here to control the regenerative braking, which also worked very well. And I knew when I drove the Ioniq 5 that I was going to be impressed with this platform for Kia's and Hyundai's EV lineup. And they have just basically enhanced everything that I liked about that vehicle, because that car itself, just as it is with the all-wheel drive system, is like 320 horsepower, so it's no slouch either. But when you've got this much power, you're here and then you're there. Oh my God. And that instant torque is just freaking rich and amazing. I know a lot of people aren't sold on electric cars. I get it. But test drive an EV6 GT, and if you don't have a smile on your face, then you're probably just a miserable person, because this is a fantastic driving car. And not just when you're mashing the accelerator or going around a corner at questionable speeds. Just driving it is these seats are phenomenal. They're very supportive, but they're very comfortable, which is a hard balance to strike for a lot of performance-oriented vehicles. They usually have stiff, uncomfortable seats, even though they are supportive and keep you in place. They're not something that you want to take a road trip in. And in this car, I could absolutely see myself taking a road trip and like enjoying the road trip. I see this lady down here almost every time I come when I'm doing a car review. Yeah, this thing just floats around corners. I mean, it's very sure-footed, but it's very smooth, and just everything about it just comes together and makes a great car. Oh yeah, those paddles work really well to kind of bring you down. I am going to try the GT mode when I do the 0 to 60 here in just a few seconds. GT mode and go. Holy shit. Woo. Okay. That will cook my Tesla bad. Now, keep in mind, I do have the standard range, just rear-wheel drive model, so my car's got, almost half the horsepower this has. But this thing is fantastic. Here comes a Tesla now. Let's go ahead and ruin his day. Woo! My God. This car is insane. And on top of it being as ridiculously quick as it is, it's spacious, it's refined, it's got lots of backseat space, it's got plenty of cargo room. This is, hands down, coming from somebody who has a Tesla, the best overall EV. I'm sorry, it just is. Jesus Christ, this thing is fast. Oh, this is so good. And you can actually hold the paddle for the max regen. I didn't know that. I just figured that out. That's very cool as well. Good freaking job, Kia. Good job. Well done. Well done. Annapolis keeps their fire and EMS on payroll. I'm telling you, they are always busy doing something around here. Another thing that I like about this car is that, as tech heavy as it is, it's very traditionally laid out. Like on a Tesla, you just have two little scrolly wheels here. And it's very cool that they can do so many things. But it's also nice to be able to take the vehicle's regenerative braking status from, just regular roll to creep, or to full on bring it to a stop with just using paddles. I really do like that. And this very odd looking steering wheel, you get used to it. You definitely get used to it. It's kind of fun, actually. It's got a flat bottom and really good bolsters. And the brake pedal is very, very progressive, very linear, very easy to modulate. Unlike a lot of other EVs or hybrid vehicles where it's like an on-off switch, this feels a lot more natural than you'll find in a lot of other vehicles. So that's another positive for me. And I think that this is what a car. Like I'm not really surprised, but I'm shocked at how much I like this car. Oh my God, it will literally spin out all 4 tires at any given moment. Oh, this thing is a joy to drive. It is an absolute blast. And if you are in the market for a EV vehicle, but you despise Tesla, you don't want anything to do with Elon, but you want something brand new, the Kia EV6 should, oh my God, should absolutely be on your list. Did y'all see that? It was a freaking Testarossa just casually driving down West Street. Love it. Crazy thing is, who would have known all those years later that a freaking Kia going the opposite way of a Testarossa is actually faster? What a time to be alive. That's what I try to get people to understand. Like, you may not like electric cars, you may not like, some other cars because of whatever reason, but just try to appreciate everything that we have. I mean, it's so easy to just turn your nose up at something if you haven't experienced it, but this thing is faster than an old Ferrari. It just is. I mean, who would have ever thought the day would come where you could say my Kia is quicker than your Ferrari and be serious? It's amazing to me what technology and time and engineering can do for a company. Kia, you guys are on to something. I am I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm smiling as I say this. This is a phenomenal car. All the way around. Jack of all freaking trades. Handles well. Fast as hell in a straight line. Practical. Looks good. I mean, it's hard to beat, guys. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this video. I got to find somewhere to freaking park this because we have no space. And if you like this video, please be sure to subscribe. Make sure you like, share, do all those wonderful YouTube things. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out, homies.